If you are excited to create more happiness and wealth in your life, then this video is for you. I'm going to share with you how I had 2 coaching sessions with 2 aliens, or rather how they prefer to be called extraterrestrials, and how those sessions tremendously helped me with having a better relationship with myself, just being more joyful, more calm, more relaxed, and how they helped me make more money. Because after having those sessions, I actually created my highest paying client. So stay tuned until the end, because I'm going to share with you how, if you're curious, how you can have these sessions as well. Hi, my name is Bogdan and I am an energy healer. I help people access a lot more happiness and wealth in their lives by really understanding their energy, really understanding their minds, their subconscious minds, and how they can be free of energy blocks that are keeping them from their next level of success, of joy, of happiness. And to be honest, I'm a bit anxious about making this video, because when some of you are going to hear about my experience, you're going to be like, what? What is this? I remember when I talked about this with my former martial arts teacher. He was like, oh, these are demons. Demons! Stop doing this. You're gonna go to hell. So, I totally understand if you're coming from that place as well. I mean, everybody's free to believe whatever they like. But to me, the fact that they talk about love, compassion, empowerment, how we can treat each other better, to me that's the opposite of demons. So, that being said, this journey actually started back in 2014 when my first business mentor introduced me to Bashar, who is channeled by Darryl Anka. So when I first started watching these videos, I saw this person with their eyes closed on a stage talking to a crowd. And when I looked into it, I found out that this was actually an extraterrestrial entity that was being channeled by Darryl and was basically talking through them. If you're new to this, channeling basically means somebody's allowing the spirit, this entity, to speak through them. If you're into the law of attraction, Abraham Hicks is an example of channeling. And when I saw that, my physical mind, my logical mind said, no way, there's no way that this is real. This no way. But fortunately, YouTube just kept showing me videos of Bashar, and I just kept listening. And the more I listened, the more the information that he was sharing made sense. And I think it was 2 years ago when I decided that I wanted to have a one-on-one session with Bashar and ask more questions, ask more personalized questions. And this year, I kind of felt this pull to this Facebook group that belonged to this other channel called Tyler Ellison, who channels the entity named Ryok. And they immediately booked a session with him. To say that that session was transformational for me is quite an understatement. We had a very powerful conversation, and what I realized, what I got the confirmation for, was the fact that I was terrified to express my own innate power, the power that we all have, the power of being able to create the life that we want. It allowed me to realize that it's okay to express that power. It allowed me to see that it's actually needed. It is actually required for myself and for you watching this to allow that power to shine through, because when you do that, you actually ignite that same desire, that same inner power in other people, and other people start to improve their lives and get to experience more of what they want. And I think it was a day or two after that session I got in touch with another channel. This person called Gita Rose, who channels Bella, another extraterrestrial entity. And I booked a call with them. I had a powerful conversation with them. And during that conversation, I found the courage to go deeper and allow more of my true self to come out. This YouTube channel is actually a result of having had those conversations. It is a result of me choosing to be more of my true self, more of my authentic self. I was terrified to talk about these ideas around spirits, around aliens, around energy healing, because I just let my logical mind dictate what I was doing. And I also realized that this passion that I have for acting, that it's actually a huge gift, and it's not something that I should be running from. So I started making these funny Instagram videos and some funny YouTube roleplay videos where I was just playing around with different characters to get a message across. I want more money! How much money do you want? More! If you don't tell me how much money you want, how can I guide you to take the necessary actions for you to make that amount of money? Well, that's actually the thing. I actually don't want to make more money because I'm afraid people will judge me, so I'm afraid to take the actions. So that's why I'm being so ambiguous. I quit. And after those sessions, I slowly but surely started working on my inner world and my relationship with myself and my vibration, if you'd like. A few weeks later, I got my highest paying client. I couldn't believe it. It was like magic, right? People were booking calls with me, and I was having these beautiful conversations. I was being a lot more creative in my conversations with the people who were interested in my coaching. And I can't describe it. I can't really describe this whole experience in words. And something really interesting happened. While I was watching Bashar all of these years, they were talking about us as a collective being a lot more open to the experience of having contact with alien races, and a lot more disclosure happening in the world in terms of us recognizing that we're not alone in the universe. And now you see, like, all over the internet, you see the US government acknowledging the existence of UFOs.
The U.S. Navy has finally acknowledged that videos appearing to show UFOs flying through the air are real.
It's rotating.
You see more and more people openly talking about their experience either being abducted, in a sense. Travis Walton, I think is his name, was on the Joe Rogan Experience talking about his experience being abducted, and how, looking back, he realizes that they actually had no ill intentions. They had no intentions in hurting him. And just the fact that they brought him back is a huge indicator that they're not a threat, right? So I believe that these are really exciting times. The underlying message, what all of them talk about, is this formula for life, which is follow your highest passion to the best of your ability without any insistence on a specific outcome, right? This is like the 3-step formula. I think there's a 4-step, but it's not coming to my mind right now. They describe this as being the blueprint to life, right? So maybe you want to write it down and have it somewhere. There was a period in my life where I was writing this formula down every single day. Let me just turn down the brightness right here because we're getting a lot more light right now. We're getting out of the forest. Check it out. So, yeah, maybe you want to rewind and write that formula down. Allow yourself to follow your heart, right? And I realized that this idea that of following your heart is not just some woo-woo stuff. It's actually tremendously helpful in us being more of our true selves and experiencing more of what we actually prefer in life. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a video that I wanted to make for a long time, and I'm very happy that I was able to. I'm very honored that you chose to watch this and go on this journey with me. If you want to check them out, check out their videos, and maybe have a similar session for yourself and ask more personalized questions, I will post the links to their YouTube channels in the description. You can check them out and get in touch with them and see if that resonates with you. See if that's something useful to you in your experience. I know that it served me tremendously. Thanks for watching, and if you're enjoying this content, give this video a like and absolutely subscribe to this channel, because more videos on how to build more happiness and how to allow for more money in your life. I noticed that these are the topics that I'm most excited about talking about. Yeah, more of this types of videos are going to come on this channel. Thank you again, and I will see you soon.